Yo, what's up, guys? Game, what up, man? Hey, guys, what's up? Hello, W. I just have you on in the background, your voice. I love that. I know we're on everybody's favorite YouTube. We're going to be building slips using Upside. Guys, if you could do me the biggest favor, if you're new over here on YouTube, if you could do three things. Number one, well, two things. Number one, hit the subscribe button. Greatly appreciate that. If you're new and you're not subscribed, if you could do that, amazing. Number two, if you could hit the like button. Really helps out the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Rems, what's up, baby? Check PP. What up? I love positive correlation. How you doing? We'll definitely check out PrizePicks. If you subscribe and like, I'll do it. Deal? Deal. Great start to today. We went live earlier over on Twitch. We already cashed a 3.5 times over on Underdog. We had Yemmer under 10.5 games 1, and then Grix under 29.5 kills, maps 1 and 2. We also had our tennis play that we played with Christopher Sanchez under strikeouts hit, so we're 1 for 1 there. And we also had K-Rolk. I know we tried to middle that between 5.5 and 7.5 kills on PrizePicks. Went over 5.5 kills. So we need Christopher Sanchez under 20.5 pitching outs to cash that slip. So we have 2 slips over on Underdog that have started off 1 for 1. We need Christopher Sanchez to absolutely suck. And then again, we already hit a 3.5 times. And then our tennis bet that we took over on Novig, Layla Fernandez, she went up 1-0 sets. We have her at plus 0.5 games. And right now in the second set, she's tied 3-3. Got interrupted due to rain throughout the duration of during the match. And then they postponed it until tomorrow because it got dark over there in the UK. So, great start to today. Let's try to find more winners. We'll start with, I know everybody wants PrizePicks. Well, I saw I Love Correlation talk about PrizePicks. So we'll start with PrizePicks. And we'll get going. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave any questions you might have in the chat. But let's build something on PrizePicks. We have taken Will Warren so many times today, and it's still on the board, and the odds continue to get better. With that said, Daria, I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name. We're going to call her Daria S. I might say something that I don't want to say, and that I don't mean to say. So we're going to take Daria S under 12.5 total games. Great odds in comparison to DraftKings. DraftKings minus 165 on her under. We can get this at minus 122 odds in a 3-man, minus 119 odds in a 5-flex, or minus 18 odds, in a 6-flex. So we'll head over to tennis on PrizePicks. We're taking Daria S, and that is under 12.5 games 1. Now, I actually think, did we take her over earlier? No, that was Sarah Belgic. Okay. So we got Daria S. I'm going to skip over Will Warren. I've already taken him 1,000 times today. I'm not going to play him again, and I'm not going to put you guys through that. We took him earlier. We also took Jackson Churio earlier as well. I tweeted out a play with Mitchell Robinson under steals, but I'm totally okay with taking this again. Let's go ahead and add in Mitchell Robinson under 0.5 steals. Daria rage baiting, 100%. Assault, what's going on, man? Okay, so we got Mitchell Rob. You know what? Let's try to build a slip where we haven't used any player props. Let's get Dylan Harper in here. Under 5.5 rebounds. Really good prop. Haven't taken this yet. And we will add in Jewel Lloyd over 2.5 rebounds. We'll start off with a 3-man over on PrizePicks. Again, trying to 6 times our money. Let me go to WNBA. Jewel Lloyd over 2.5 boards. This is slip number 1. I'm all for playing some of these player props that we've already taken. If you guys want to, you can let me know in the chat. But just to start off with a couple player props from this morning that we haven't played yet, we'll do this over on PrizePicks so we don't have any duplicate player props. Yeah, haven't tweeted out any of these plays, haven't played it myself, and we didn't do any of these over, like I mentioned, on our Twitch stream this morning. I will put a link in the chat. What up, Logan? Yeah, Logan, we're in a good spot from earlier, man. We're in a good spot from earlier. Link in the chat there, guys, if anybody wants to tail. I'll also throw this directly into the Upside Discord in the TJ channel. PrizePicks 6 times at TJ Slips. Link. I gotta take this. Bada bing. Boom. Cool. Did that get? Okay, sweet. So that went directly into the Upside Discord as well if anybody wants to tail. So one thing that's important to note, guys, for anybody that is new to these streams, hi. We are using Upside tools. Specifically right now, we're using the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer. Now, building out 3-man slips over on PrizePicks. We're looking for anything off the Optimizer north of a 55% chance to hit. Now, we went below that on 2 of our 3 player props. Dylan Harper at 54.4, Jewel Lloyd at 54.1. But we have this Daria S play at 57.4% on her under 12.5 games. So this individual player prop is holding up the rest of our total slip, meaning our overall slip is EV, which is really what we're looking for. Obviously, if we can take individual player props all above that threshold, even better. But I mentioned, I played the shit out of Will Warren on PrizePicks. I took him on bettor. So I don't want to overexpose too much, especially to some of you that were in the Twitch stream earlier. You guys know we played Will Warren. So yeah, you're allowed to go below that threshold when you're building slips, as long as your total slip is EV. That's the most important part. There are no messages in this. Wait, what? What is that? Oh, bro, what did you do? What is that? Starts in 2 days. You're killing me. I still tail because you're. Oh, okay. It was a tennis play. That tennis game starts in 2 days. Got it. Hey, better to be early on some of this value. There's no shot in hell she closes at 12.5. This will get bumped down to 11.5. We'll get some good value here on this play. If we got to wait a couple days, we got to wait a couple days. Now, my question to you is, would we like to build a slip with Will Warren for anybody out there that hasn't used it? Because you want to get some exposure to this. It's a really good play. We can honestly take these top 3 plays. We can skip over Daria if we don't want to. We can take Will Warren, Chorio, and Mitchell Robinson. Like, that's a really strong leg. Again, we're going below that 55% threshold, but we're getting really good value here on Will Warren. So our overall slip is going to be above 55%, and it is going to be EV. So what we can do is I'll just go ahead and build one more slip on PrizePicks, another 3-leg. And if you guys haven't used Will Warren yet, it looks like Will Warren just got bumped down to 4. So if I give this a refresh, it should be gone. But that stinks. We missed out on Will Warren. Again, already played it a bunch, so I'm okay with that. You guys will notice that the Will Warren play is gone. Did they already bump the Daria play too? Check. See if they already bumped that Daria play. Nope, still up there. Okay, just doing a quick refresh. We can definitely build out a 5 flex. Like, Again, it's just a lot of player props that I took earlier on stream. I'm assuming some of you are returning. Some of you probably aren't. Ellers under... Did I tweet out Ellers? I think I tweeted out Ellers earlier. No, it was Pavel. Okay. I'm seeing a slip. Let's take Ellers and Gibson. So we're going to take Nikolai Ellers under shots on goal of 2.5. Let's get this Trey Gibson play. Over 3.5 strikeouts. Let's take Lila Lakin. That's a crazy name. Under 12.5 points. Let's get this Mitchell Robinson play added again. That is under 0.5 steals on Mitchell Robinson. The Jackson Chorio play, like I mentioned, over 1.5 total bases is another really strong leg. And then James McCabe, over 11.5 games won. Again, this is tomorrow at 8:30, so we don't have to wait too long. But another really strong leg comparing back to DraftKings. Underdog, parlay play, bet rivers, and hard rock. Not too worried about it. Really, when it comes to tennis, I'm looking for Pinnacle and DraftKings. So DraftKings has this at minus 140 on the over. We're getting this at minus, we're building a 6 leg. We're getting this at minus 118 odds in our slip on PrizePicks. I'll go ahead and put a link in the chat to this as well. Take a quick screenshot for you guys. Warren's down to 4. Yeah, they're about Warren. I just watched a casual bettors live stream. Holy shit, that was rage bait. There are honestly some really good streamers out there. At the end of the day, anybody can come on here and use tools and build slips and hit winners. I don't educate really as much as I should. You know, a lot of the people that join here are, I like to think you guys are relatively sharp and kind of know what we're doing. If you guys have any questions on what it is that I'm doing when I'm building slips, like, feel free to ask. I do my best just to try to get out as many slips as I can and then educate when you guys do have questions. Like, if you want more education, we can definitely do it. I like to think you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. Oh, I gotta put this in the Discord. Hold on. Let me see this. PrizePicks 25 times at TJ. Link. Again, guys, this is going directly into the Upside Discord as well for anybody that is not in the Upside Discord. Ooh. I will go ahead and put a link to join it. It's free to join. Where the fuck is my... There we go. Oh, boy. Okay. Invite to server. Yeah, so if anybody wants to go out and join the Upside Discord, there you go. Hi, TJ. What are your fair value settings on for Upside? What's up, Brian? Depends. So I have a couple different things that I have. You know, when it comes to pick 6, right, I like to make sure I don't have DraftKings into my equation at all. I think that for MLB, Pinnacle is relatively sharp for their player prop markets, not so much in NBA. So I have different weights for different books. Different weights for different sports. So, for instance, at the end of the day, like, I can use my TJ MLB and play an NBA prop because I know what I'm looking for, right? For NBA, we're looking for FanDuel, we're looking for DraftKings, we're looking for the peer-to-peers. For MLB, I'm looking for the same, but I'm also putting some weight into Pinnacle. So if you want access to all of these different filters that I have, it's directly in the Upside Discord. So if you head over to the Upside Discord and you go to pin messages, they're right here. Yeah, you just have to click there and they're right there. Yeah, so like for pick 6, right? You can use Matt's prop weights. They're great as well. But yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, there are sports books that are sharper in some specific markets, specifically for player props. They see more volume, so they take more volume, so they can set their lines a lot more accurately than some of those other rec books. For instance, like, you know, on Matt's prop weights, not that this is anything bad, like Fanatics and Hard Rock, like, they limit you right out the gate. BetMGM, I can get down like 14 cents on player props in BetMGM. So, like, I don't really consider those relatively sharp because they're not taking sharp action from bettors. FanDuel, on the other hand, you can get hit with like 10% limits on FanDuel, which is something that I have and a lot of people have, but I can still get down a pretty good amount on player props. So that means they're willing to take sharp action to a degree, and they're seeing way more volumes than some of these other rec books. That's why we put so much weight into ProfitX, into Novig, because obviously those peer-to-peer exchange sports books, you can get down as much money as you want. You're not going to get limited. So it's important to weight those as much as you possibly can. If you see somebody put down a large amount of liquidity on a player prop on Novig or ProfitX, odds are they probably know something. They could just have deep pockets, but odds are they're setting a trap line. So yeah, that's kind of my, you know, my thought process when it comes to setting my weights. But yeah, I think it's important to have different presets for different sports. But like for MLB, I can use it for NBA. But typically I'll use it for like NHL and tennis. For NBA, I'll typically use that for NBA and WNBA. So I have Upside, I love it. But if I place a slip this morning, for example, De'Aaron Fox at under 14.5 points, favored to go under, and then a few hours later, there's a prop for him to go over 13.5 that's favored. Do you recommend? Yeah, so that's always tough, Alex. You can definitely play at both sides and hope that he middles. Really, it's up to you and your personal threshold. I think getting a number, whatever it is you're getting. So, like, I could go on the optimizer all throughout the day. Odds are De'Aaron Fox is going to fluctuate between 14.5 and 13.5, right? Because PrizePicks is trying to make it so that regardless of the outcome, or if you're talking about PrizePicks, which I'm not sure, they're trying to make it so that regardless of the outcome, they're going to be profitable, right? So that's why you see these sportsbooks adjust their odds and their lines. It's because regardless of outcome on player props or game lines, they're trying to put themselves in the best position to make money regardless of whatever outcome is possible, from player props to, you know, the game in general. So that's why you see sportsbooks adjust lines, adjust odds, and things like that. They're adjusting due to the handle. Now, it is tough to say. There are instances where I could tell you to middle. 1 point in NBA isn't anything substantial. Maybe a 2 point, I would definitely say middle the shit out of that. But really, it's up to you. If there's good plays to go with it, you can definitely middle it. That would be my recommendation. That would be my recommendation. Again, anytime you can get like a 2 PRA or a 2 point total, where you're getting it at 13.5 or 15.5, like that's a massive middle opportunity. When it's 1 point, it's a little bit different. Really, it's based on like your bankroll, your threshold, your understanding of knowing that you're playing both sides. And, you know, obviously you're hoping for a middle, but tough to say. Glad A-Rod retired from sports betting. What up, Zaggy? What up, Carlos? Didn't want to have a blemish on his career. All right, let's see what else we have. I'm done with PrizePicks, guys. Let's check UD. I took Dylan Harper over 11.5, and now I have him under 4. See, like, that's awesome, Quando. That's a great middle. The odds of Dylan Harper finishing between 12 and 14 are 11.5 and 14.5, right? If he finishes at 12, 13, or 14, you're profitable on whatever apps you're playing, both sides. Could just be PrizePicks or whatever. Like, that's a massive middle. That's definitely something I would recommend middling. The likelihood of him going out and getting, you know, 0 to 2 points or 20 to 25 points, way less likely than him finishing somewhere between 10 and 15. So that's unbelievable. Both on pick 6. Nice. I had Kelsey Plum under 21.5 before the game started. Live hedge middled over 14.5. She finished with 6. Love that. That's awesome, Zach. Beautiful. Great middle. Live betting, man. Live betting is a great way to make money. Great way to make money. I can't... Something I've been pushing for, but like, you know, we're doing things in a, you know... Anyways, not going to get into it. But yes, live betting hopefully coming soon to Upside, sooner rather than later. But yes, I cannot wait. I can't wait for us to get live betting. I'm going to show you guys. I'm honestly... Oh, Ryro, what up, dude? I'm going to stream hours on end. I'm probably going to do night streams and live bet with you guys, because it is... The amount of money you can make live betting is bananas, especially on DFS apps like Bettor, Pick 6, not so much PrizePicks, probably not so much Underdog, but like Bettor and Pick 6, you can make a ton of, you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money. They mess up. They mess up a lot. You can pick off stale lines. You can find so many market inefficiencies. It's awesome. So I can't wait for that. Some of the live betting's predictable, yeah. TJ, is K-Rock on UD still not paying out? It already did. Yeah, so he went over. He had 6 kills in the first map, and then I saw him get 2, and yeah. So it sucked. He didn't middle, but obviously we're in a good spot, hopefully, for him to at least finish on UD with our slip. I think that was the one that we had. Yeah, we had Christopher Sanchez under pitcher outs of 20.5. Is that still up there? It is, but it's juiced on the under, so that's good. So we got a good number. I'm not seeing anything on UD. Let's go over to Bettor. Knicks go 3 points ahead, and suddenly you can get them at plus 230. Spurs on Novak. Yeah, I mean, live betting it's such a good way to make money. Guys, 63 of you in here. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in over on YouTube. If you are new to the channel, if you could hit the subscribe button, that would be amazing. And then if you could really help me out and hit the like button, that would be amazing as well. There's Will Warren again. Guys, 63 of you in here, only 4 likes. What do I got to do? Do I got to take my shirt off? Come on, you guys are better than that. We can't take Will Warren again, man. We can't take Will Warren again, can we? We can't take Will Warren again. I mean, we can't do it. We can do it if you guys want to. Will Warren under... Oh, no, it's gone. Damn. That would have been fun. Will Warren's gone. Yeah, Will Warren's gone. But Kobe Mayo is not. Over total bases of 0.5. Let's go ahead and get this added. Really good one. Kobe Mayo, over bases. Will Warren gone. The Kiki... Oh, okay, yep. Remove. Sweet. Kobe Mayo. We got Andrew Abbott, under pitcher strikeouts. Now, this is tough. This is tough, I'm being honest with you guys. Now, we should be taking... You know what? Let's do this the right way. Here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to head over to Novig, okay? We are going to go bet Andrew Abbott under 4.5 strikeouts. We're using the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer to help us find value on a sports book. I don't even need to go look this up. If there actually is $227 of liquidity on Andrew Abbott under 4.5 strikeouts, that means somebody's trying to get it at plus 113. We're going to take it. You can see where the rest of the market is, right? PrizePicks even has this set one lower. So I'm actually going to go check Novig real quick. I'm going to find the Reds and Padres game. Pitcher props. I'm going to go to strikeouts thrown. Andrew Abbott. Under 4.5 at minus 113. There is $226 of liquidity. This is not lying. So this is what I'm going to play. I'm only going to put 26.68 on it. So if anybody wants to tail me, we're going to go take Andrew Abbott at a much better number than where we would get him on bettor inside a 5 flex at minus 113 odds as a straight bet. So I just went and hit Andrew Abbott. And again, I left some liquidity for you guys if anybody wants to join me. But here's what I just took. Now you can play it on bettor. I understand not everybody can take it on Novig. It's still a good player prop to add on bettor, but it is silly for us that have the ability to play on Novig to take Andrew Abbott on bettor when we can get a better price on Novig. Make sense? Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Devers under runs might be chalk. He hit a home run. Okay. No, stay away. Why, Kanye? Why do you want to stay away? Yes, shirt off. Hi, X. What's up, buddy? X, glad you're in here, man. Miss you sometimes. So, yes, I just hit Andrew Abbott under 4.5 strikeouts over on Novig. I'm not playing it on bettor. I'm going to get a much better number on Novig than I am on bettor. But we can still find some value with our Kobe Mayo play over 0.5 total bases. I'm going to hide Andrew Abbott because we already took it. I will take Mikal Bridges, over 19.5 PRA. Very good value on this. So we'll head to bettor. We'll take Mikal Bridges, NBA, over 19.5 PRA. You know he's going to be locked in. You saw the post-game interview. They asked 2-0, going back home. He said 0-0. My man knows what it's like to blow a 2-0 lead in the finals. He knows what it's like. Diamond Miller, over 8.5 points. Let's go ahead and get this added as well. A lot of books actually have this set one higher. DraftKings set one higher. Rebet set one higher. Prop Builder, Sportzino, DK Pick 6. Some of the books set 0.5 higher. One higher do have it juiced on the under. But again, there is that 1 point discrepancy in the books that are a direct match. FanDuel, Novig, Pinnacle, they are juiced at minus 130 or better on the over. So we're getting a good number on bettor inside our 5 flex slip. There's no way. Dude, if Will Warren goes out and shoves tonight, I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked if Will Warren shoves tonight. Dylan Harper under rebounds. Now we took that on PrizePicks. So we're not going to take that. We'll check esports too and see if there's anything on bettor. Give that a quick refresh. Dylan Harper does look pretty good, though. I do want to play it again, to be honest with you guys. All right, I am going to take Dylan Harper again. So, guys, full disclosure, I'm on a limited account over on PrizePicks. So, if you've already taken a unit worth on Dylan Harper under rebounds on the first PrizePicks slip we played, then don't overexpose. But I want to get a little bit more down personally on Dylan Harper, so I am going to put him under 5.5 rebounds in this slip, okay? Then we need one more play here. Walker Buehler, same type of situation here. that we just saw with Andrew Abbott. We need one more prop that looks good. Again, this Kobe Mayo play at 55.4. We got to get this. We got to find legs before this thing gets removed. And it's gone. Did they remove it? Nope. Still up. Okay. Just doing a quick refresh. Honestly, this Nicola Ehlers play is really good. Why isn't this higher? Over points? I think we took him under shots, but like that doesn't matter. He can go out and get us an assist. I'm actually really surprised that isn't. There we go. I'm actually surprised that isn't a little higher. There we go. 53.8%. I'm going to take this. Oh, you know what we actually have? This Aaron Getty plays pretty good too. I'm going to add Ehlers. And you know what I'm going to do for all of us? I'm going to take Ehlers over 0.5 points. And then I can't remove. Where's that Diamond Miller play? Yeah, I'm going to keep what I have. Okay. I will put a link in the chat, guys. So if you haven't... Okay, so here's what we can do. If you've already used too much of Dylan Harper under 5.5 rebounds, take Spencer Spaghetti, under 5.5 strikeouts, okay? That's going to be your replacement leg. And I will put a link in the chat here. There's the link. And then... go ahead and take a quick screenshot of this bitch as well. Again, if you've already used one unit on Dylan Harper from PrizePicks under 5.5 rebounds, you can replace him with Spencer Spaghetti under 5.5 strikeouts. That is a very good replacement leg. I gotta put this in the chat now. Better 10 times at TJ link. Again, if you guys don't want to leave the YouTube, I don't actually know how it works, to be honest. But there you go. There you go. Better slip. Bang, bang. Let's check the chat and see what you guys are talking about. Cool ass. Guys, please use Quanto. TJ's the smartest. I am the strongest. I might not be the smartest, but I'm strong. A goal is counted as a shot on goal, but an assist is not. An assist counts it. Yes. Thank you. The odds of hitting a slip goes up exponentially when Max is playing. 100%, Logan. 100%. Couldn't agree more with you, big dog. Blame it on me. Blame it on me. All right. Pick 6. So... I don't want to say I... Oh, Jesus Christmas. Are people freaking out at me? Are people getting mad? If you guys want a quick laugh, go here and go look at these comments. The amount of morons that play on PrizePicks is fucking insane. Just know if Devin Vassell goes over 7.5 rebounds plus assists, every single one of these people, especially Jay, who I said to eat my shit, who then replied calling me a fucking weirdo, and then I think he took a picture of me too. Where was it? It was here. I know. Oh yeah, he did that. Wouldn't expect. If you guys want a good laugh, go read this thread on my Twitter, and then get ready for tonight. If you see Devin Vassell finish with 8+ rebounds plus assists, just know I'm going to get fucking eviscerated. Eviscerated. Absolutely smoked. Anyways, let's go to pick 6. We grab some. Oh, I want to show you guys this. I don't want to say I did this, but maybe I started. You know, maybe I started pick 6 to be like, we should change this. Kind of pissed they didn't give us the 3-man for a 6 times payout. But it is what it is. They updated their 2-man payout for WNBA from 2.7 times to 3 times. They updated their 3 times payout to a 5 times, 3-man payout from a 5 times payout to a 5.5 times. And their 4-man payout for WNBA from an 8 times payout to a 10 times. So, not bad, right? We'll take it. You'll get ratio, but your pick is positive, and they don't have... Yeah, they don't give a fuck, though. They're going to be like, oh, your ROI is 7%. Okay. Idiots. But yeah, pick 6 updated for WNBA. I'm not going to lie. I've been loving WNBA lately. I've been taking player props below the percent odds to hit, knowing that I'm probably going to get some purple on the on my payouts, which is exactly what I got last night. Oh, there we go. I obviously built out a couple slips, but we hit some fucking winners, which is amazing. WNBA, you're getting purple. So I think I entered 4 WNBA slips yesterday. Yeah, and hit 1. So 108.33, lost 3. That's $533 of profit. $433, excuse me. WNBA is fantastic, and typically you are getting purple payouts. So I've been messing around with WNBA a lot. We can definitely build out a WNBA slip. I see this Malanga play under 9.5 points, which looks amazing. We also have some stat slices, but I did already enter those, and I entered some WNBA as well already. We got some really good value earlier. Really good value on our stream earlier on pick 6. Yeah, they just removed everything that we had. Amazing. Okay. So let's see. I haven't used cat over rebounds yet, so we can do a slip for that. And like I mentioned, there is some decent WNBA value. So let's start with the cat rebound. And if you guys have used it, tough, I guess. Vassell under points I've already taken. Start with cat here. Let's go here. Let's do NBA. We want to remove, again, we want to completely take away DraftKings from our percent odds to hit that we're seeing. Jalen Brunson, 27.5 points. They bumped him up a lot. I believe, did we take him 25.5 earlier? Yes. So we got Brunson at 25.5 points. So we can take the under and try and middle this. Brunson under points. This should be set at 26.5. So again, good little middle opportunity here if we're taking the under 27.5. If it finishes 26 or 27, we hit Brunson over 25.5 and under 27.5. I kind of want to take Vassell under points because it does pair well with our cat under, over rebounds, but I don't want to overexpose too much here. Champagny under points, I haven't played yet. Do we have anything on here that looks Fox under PRA? You know what I actually want to do? I don't even need to put on, I just need to filter by NBA. I just want to find discrepancies here. Give me percent odds to hit. 3 times for a 2-man is so bad. I know it is. I know. They nerf basketball, Cora? I know they do. Short best on that thread? 100%, Carlos. Okay, so, like, I don't mind this Wemby play, right? Under PRA, he set 1 lower across the board. You guys can see it. We have Pinnacle, Novig, FanDuel, Fliff, Underdog, Prop Builder, PrizePicks, Rebet, Sportsino, Sleeper, Dabble, Bettor. All these sportsbooks and DFS apps have Wemby at 42.5 PRA. We can get him at 43.5 over on pick 6. So we have all these sportsbooks and DFS apps that are in agreement that this number should be set at 42.5, but for whatever reason, pick 6 on an island by themselves have it set to 43.5. We're going to pick on the outlier here, in this case being pick 6. We're going to take Wemby under 43.5 PRA. Now we need one more. Honestly, I haven't taken Josh Hart under PRA. So I'm going to take that. Josh Hart under PRA. I'll ask you guys, actually. What would we rather here? Do you want to take Josh Hart under PRA, or do we want to overexpose to Devin Vassell? You know, we could take... I don't want to take Castle under PRA with Wemby under PRA. I think the next best prop, I think it would be Josh Hart under PRA. Thoughts, concerns? Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, they see Wemby and just, that's how a lot of sports books are, right? They put stars at, not inflated, but, you know, they know that's where everybody's going to go to. Overexposed to Vassell. Please, for the love of God, Josh Hart. Okay. So I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm going to take this. You guys can either take Josh Hart. You can take Vassell. I mean, you guys see the board here. They're very close in percent odds to hit. I've already taken Vassell under points, so I'm going to opt to take Josh Hart. If you guys want to take Vassell over Josh Hart, be my guest. Okay, you guys don't have to copy verbatim. You are unable to enter pick sets that include Karl Anthony Towns rebounds. Entry fee limit reached. Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. I haven't taken Jalen Brunson over points. Oh, that sucks. Huh. Okay. That stinks. Okay, now we need one more prop. Now we might have to fucking take Vassell, to be honest with you guys. Johnson, we have Keldon Johnson points and rebounds. That's set to 9.5. Do we have anything for, like, player assist? No. Interesting. Yeah, so they don't have an assist line for Keldon. That's why they don't have a PRA. But they do have his points and rebounds set to 9.5. Can't take Jalen Brunson because we have his... Not overexposing a prop that I also have over 12.5 and a horrible middle 13. I hear you, Quanda. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. You know what? I'm just going to do a 3-man. I'm not going to force it. I'm just going to do a 3-man. Instead of sitting here and just wasting everybody's time, doing a quick 3-man. We got Wemby under PRA, Josh Hart under PRA, and then Jalen Brunson over 22.5 points. Instead of just wasting everybody's time and breaking my fucking brain, let's just do a pick 6 Brunson stat slice at TJ. I'm putting this directly into the Upside Discord as well, but I put a link directly into the YouTube chat. Guys, for anybody that wants to get access to these tools, there are links in the description below. You can get 5 days free to the Optimizer plan or the Whale Watch tool, or both. Entirely up to you. You can get signed up for both. They are their own separate subscription, but you can come check out the tools over at Upside. Get 5 days free to the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer, which is what we've been using here throughout the duration of this stream. We're going to get off NBA now. I definitely want to check out some WNBA. Filters. We are going to put on our quick preset to start. Okay, this Malonga play is very good under points. Heavily juiced on Novig and Pinnacle. She is coming back from injury, so she's not playing as much as she typically does. I do know that. That is obviously baked into the sportsbook lines and odds, but for anybody curious, we'll head over to WNBA. We're going to try to find 4 legs here. So Malonga under 9.5 points. Dolson under 5.5 points, same team, so we'll skip over her. We will take Malonga. Awa Pham under 9.5 points. Okay. I know we have 2 players from the same team. Hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. Damn, it's a lot of unders on. Diamond Miller, we took over 8.5. This actually might not be as good a value right now as I thought, to be honest with you guys. I mean, this play is incredible. But these are all under point totals for Seattle, which does not make sense for us to do. Yeah. All right, I'm going to wait here on WNBA. I will check MLB, though. I don't think we have any... Nothing great. Do we have any, like, stat slices or anything? Oh, fuck, I have 100%. I have a 30% winning boost. I'm going to use that. Got it. Nope, nothing for MLB rewards. All right, I'm going to hop off a pick 6. I am going to check Novig now. See if there's anything good for MLB. We went 2-1 yesterday on MLB props. Or MLB game lines, excuse me, directly off of the game lines optimizer. Let's go ahead and throw on a filter. Definitely not require Pinnacle, but we want to devig this directly to Pinnacle. We want to look for instances where Pinnacle and Circa are in agreement. Profit X is closer to the market consensus being Pinnacle and Circa than they are to Novig. And I don't know if we have anything right here off the rip. Connecticut Sun plus 12.5, not bad. Reds Padres over 8.5. This is good. Reds Padres over 7.5 at minus 104 is solid. We're going to take this. So we have Pinnacle and Circa 10 cents higher. Pinnacle at minus 114, Circa at minus 115. We have Profit X actually closer, right in the middle of Pinnacle and Circa and Novig, right? So Novig's at minus 104. The other peer-to-peer being Profit X is 5 cents more expensive at minus 109. So they're right in between where Novig's price at minus 104 is and Pinnacle and Circa at minus 114, minus 115. So this is a really good play. So we're going to head over to Novig. We are going to take the Reds Padres over 7.5 total runs. And again, we're getting this at minus 104 odds. Did I already play this? Get a refresh Novig real quick. I think I might have taken this already. I did. Perfect. Okay. So here we go, guys. We got Reds, Padres over 7.5 at minus 104 odds. Really good play over on Novig. Really, really good play. So go ahead and get that locked in. If you guys are feeling froggy too, the over 8.5 at plus 133 is also very good. 14 cents you're getting per dollar difference than where Pinnacle is offering this at plus 119. So really good play too. So if you want to double dip there, if you're looking for something more safe, definitely go Reds and Padres over 7.5. If you're feeling froggy, Reds Padres over 8.5 plus 133. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the over 8.5 too. I'm gonna take the over 8.5 as well. So we got the over 7.5 at minus 104, like I mentioned. And now I'm taking the over 8.5 at plus 133. So we get two plays entered from the Reds and Padres over 7.5, over 8.5. Is there anything else up here that looks good? Ooh, Knicks minus 1.5 also looks fantastic. I gotta hit it. Gotta hit it. Knicks minus 1.5 at minus 104, guys. Again, Pinnacle 9 cents more expensive at minus 113. Profit X is closer to Pinnacle than they are Novig. Really good play here. This is going to be the Knicks minus 1.5 at minus 104. There's $556 of liquidity if anybody wants to tail it. I just went ahead and entered that. Actually, you know what? There's actually more. There was like $900 of liquidity. But there we go. Knicks minus 1.5 tonight to go up 3-0 against the Spurs. Scary to think about, but really good value over on Novig, comparing this right back to the rest of the market. I mean, you guys can see DraftKings at minus 115, FanDuel at minus 120. All these other books are anywhere between minus 108, I mean, tailgate, tons of money over there, and minus 125. Pinnacle at minus 113, which is where we're really looking. Profit, just the same as Novig, but you're not getting a better number than minus 109. We're getting this at minus 104 over on Novig. Love a good ladder. So two really good, actually three really good plays over on Novig. Is there anything else? See, so like the Mariners money line at minus 113, it's great in comparison to Pinnacle or Circa, but there's actually a better price on Profit. So you'd never want to take this on Novig. You would want to go play this on Profit X. I know there's only $72 of liquidity, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Connecticut Sun's money line. I mean, I gotta take it. I gotta take it. I gotta take the Connecticut Suns. I'm only gonna put 25 bucks on it, but I'm taking the Connecticut Suns at plus 726. This is a horrible bet, but we're dabbling. We're dabbling. If anybody wants to join me in a WNBA absolute dog, I did it. Just so you guys know, only 25 bucks. But if anybody wants to join me on an absolute dog, we got the Connecticut Suns at plus 726. You can see where the rest of the market is currently offering this. No one better than plus 685. Pinnacle's all the way at plus 591. Circa at plus 625. Profit at plus 640. We're getting this at plus 726 on Novig. We probably just burnt 25 bucks, but I've spent $25 on a lot worse. Guys, if you're new to the channel and you haven't signed up for Novig, you can use code Upside Tools. I don't know why I said if you're new to the channel. If you haven't downloaded Novig yet, you can use code Upside Tools. Spend $5, get $50 in return. Get $50 free. Hey, Rue baby. Uh-oh. It's dinner time for the doggos. He said, what if the idiots can't use Profit Act? That's incredible. I'm in it for $2.50. I love it. A nice little Hail Mary, a nice little sweat. A nice little sweat for tonight. Come on, Connecticut. Dig deep, girls. It's like a home run prop. Exactly. It's a home run prop. Guys, honestly, this stream was great. 62 of you in here, 63 of you in here still over on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. You guys have been amazing. So thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get off now. I got to go make dinner for me and the missus. I got to feed the doggos and take them out. But thank you for being here. That's stream number 2 complete. We have a lot of good slips from earlier still running. So hopefully we have a really big night tonight. We got one coming here soon. I can feel it deep in my plums. I know you guys can too. So hopefully today's the day. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. On your way out, if you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning over on Twitch. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter at ThomasJordanIV, I tweet whenever I go live, just like I did here. And then like I mentioned, we do go live in the mornings around like 10:15 over on Twitch. So if you guys are over here strictly on YouTube and you want to come hang over on Twitch, I'll see you guys there tomorrow morning. But I love you. Thank you. I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy your nights. Enjoy game 3 of the final.